Four kids were walking along a forest path on their way to school. It was just another day, or so they thought. But something terrifying was waiting for them in the woods. As they moved deeper, they spotted something strange. A massive iron door, standing alone in the forest. It was tightly bound with chains and sealed with a heavy rusted padlock. There were no walls, no structure, just a door, alone among the trees. The kids were stunned. Why was there a door in the middle of the forest? Their curiosity got the better of them. They asked one of the boys to go closer and try to open it. He picked up a rock to break the lock, but as he struck it, the rock slipped and hit his finger. Blood dripped from the wound and fell onto the lock. Suddenly, the door shuddered. Something from the inside slammed against it. The chains unraveled. The padlock snapped open, all by itself. The boy backed away in fear. The door slowly creaked open. Before anyone could react, an invisible force dragged the boy inside. Then, thud. His severed head rolled out of the doorway and landed at the other's feet. Frozen with terror, the remaining kids looked up. Standing in the doorway was a monstrous demon, towering and grotesque. It had glowing red eyes, rotting skin, and a mouthful of jagged teeth. The children ran. The demon chased them, hunger in its growls. One of the boys tripped and fell. The demon caught him and bit off his ear with a sickening crunch. Screaming, one girl ran faster than ever, reaching her house just in time. Another boy made it home, too, vomiting from fear. His mother rushed over. "What happened? Why didn't you go to school?" He couldn't answer. He was shaking. Then, a sound outside, loud, deep, wrong. The lights flickered. Bang! The front door burst open. The demon was inside. It attacked their mother, tearing her apart right in front of them. The boy and his sister barely escaped. They locked the door and ran. But the nightmare wasn't over. They looked around. The creature was gone. Until... bam! It appeared again, attacking them from the shadows. The town was in chaos. Corpses in the streets, screams in every direction. The girl eventually reached her father and told him everything. He didn't seem shocked. Instead, he gathered the family and said they had to leave immediately. They moved through the dead town, hiding, running, trying to survive. But the demon followed. It caught up and killed the girl's mother. Now it was just her and her dad. They ran into the woods, desperate to escape. That's when her father saw it, the same door, the one that started it all. He walked up to it and began doing something strange. The girl watched in horror. Her father was whispering to the door, drawing marks on it, smiling. Then the truth came out. He turned to her and said, "The demon is me. I brought it here, and now it wants you." He grabbed her and tried to tie her down as a sacrifice, but before he could finish, the real demon returned. It grabbed her father, ripped him apart, and dragged his body inside the door. The girl saw her chance. She ran to the door and tried to shut it, but a claw shot out, grabbed her arm, and bit her. She screamed. Blood poured down her wrist. With all her strength, she pushed the door closed. Slam! The chains wrapped themselves again. The padlock resealed. The forest fell silent. She was alive, but her hand was mangled, and her eyes now glowed faintly red. Behind the door, something breathed, still waiting.